Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Purna Bahadur Mokhtan Lama. Today, I'm going to present interactive advanced concept presentation 6 of the topic name is nuclear bomb. So, in these presentations, I'm going to explain briefly regarding the how to make atomic bomb and how it works, and also I'm going to explain nuclear bomb, hydrogen bomb, and the TNT equivalent. So let's start the presentation. Atomic bomb. We all know that atomic bomb is a nuclear energy is contained in terms of atomic nuclei, and it is released in the nuclear reactions and radioactive decay. For explosion or chain reaction of this fission of heavy nuclei must occur. So there should be a chain reactions. So between the heavy nuclei and the most common element is uranium 235, but we have a different isotopes like the uranium 235, 238, and 234, but commonly the most powerful element is uranium 235. So for maximum explosions, the content of the 235 isotopes in the uranium should be more than 80%. So it occurs a maximum amount of explosions if we keep if the content of isotope is more than 80%. So right now we're going to explain how it works. So mainly the explosion depends upon the critical mass. After the nuclear decay reaction, it released the energy. um, for a powerful explosions, it requires 4 to 5 critical masses of matters, and the most common way is implosive. So we discuss one by one, like the chain reactions and implosive. So in we can see in this figure that there is occurrence of the nuclear fission. So in here I'm going to explain about that. Um, it makes a lot of energy by breaking apart the center of big atom. So we can see the target nucleus has been broken down into different categories like free neutrons, fission product, free neutron, fission product. So breaking of these from the center, it creates a maximum amount of the energy. So we can um, tell here when the center breaks, it set free energy and tiny particles called neutrons, which I have already mentioned. These neutrons start the breaking process again in other big atoms, making a series of reactions happen, which is also known as the chain reaction. So this type of series will occur by one to one another, and there is production of the more energies. So uh, we can know by this how the nuclear fusion uh, can elaborate or can make a lot of energy. So how impulsive destruction occurs? The bomb contains the necessary material for a nuclear reaction um, inside the ball, or something like a structure where the scientist or someone is going to keep a material. So it hasn't achieved critical mass, the point at which a nuclear reactions can sustain itself. To reach critical mass, an external explosion is precisely shaped and directed inwards and compressing the bomb's core. So these guided inward explosions reduce the internal space, causing the material inside to become denser. When the density is increased, sufficiently a nuclear explosion is triggered. So it really depends upon the material's density, and when the uh, when the internal space is activated, then the material inside is increased sufficiently, which is finally going to explosions. So now I'm going to talk regarding the hydrogen bomb. So in hydrogen bomb, energy released due to thermonuclear fusion, this is another principle, which is mainly take part by the deuterium and tritiums, which help very fast to explosive. And the main effective substance is lithium hydride. By itself does not produce an explosion, so it requires low power detonator for activation. And this reactions triggers an explosive thermonuclear reactions inside the bomb, and finally create a limit to the power. Limit to the power means, uh, according to this picture, we can say that the main is the hydrogen bomb is main depends upon the thermonuclear fusion principles, and lithium hydride is the main substance which we used for the hydrogen bomb, and it won't explode itself. So they need some triggers inside the bomb, and there should be a small amount of the triggers to trigger the bomb, and finally when the bomb will be explode. So we cannot think how much destructions can occur by the hydrogen bomb. So this is the hydrogen bomb, and also I'm going to talk about the nuclear weapons which measure in TNT equivalent. TNT is an explosive in terms of the power necessary for nuclear explosions to occur. A certain amount of TNT is needed to produce the same energy. These bombs cause chaos and destructiveness to the shock wave and light radiation. So radiation is one of the factor caused as a result of the explosion of nuclear weapons, and the three main types of ionizing radiations are alpha, beta, and gamma. So TNT equivalent is also the measure the capability of the weapons, and whenever the destructions will be occur, there will be the release of the radiations which really harmful to the living persons, like, and this alpha, beta, gamma have their own properties which affect the persons. So we can talk regarding the alpha radiation. So by picture we can see that alpha radiations cannot penetrate the this wall paper, even it is a paper. So so this alpha radiation is not that much harmful and can often be protected by wearing the clothing. Cloth also can be protected by the alpha radiations, and if we see in the beta radiations, it is more severe and capable of causing considerable harm even several meters of feet away from the source of radiations. But I forget to inform that this radiation also depends upon the length of staying, how much far or near you are staying. It is also affect the person's life. So this beta radiation is more severe harmful than the alpha radiations, and it depends upon the how far you are staying, and the consequence of the beta radiation is radiation burns and cataracts, because we have different articles. We have seen that it might cause the radiation burns and the cataracts. If we see in the gamma radiations, it is very serious radiations which which can be only avoided through the thick layer of a specific substance such as lead and concrete. So we can see in the picture, the gamma radiation is high, easily penetrating, so it has a high penetration power, and but we can prevent these radiations from the if we wear lead or concrete, and when these gamma radiations will be penetrate in the body, is causing damage like radiation sickness and cancer and gene mutations is very consequence of the gamma radiations. Yeah, this is my final slide, and I hope I have mentioned all the materials which I have to include in these presentations. Thank you so much.